Alright, well, got the battery charged up. The sun's going down. It's March 2nd, 2026. I'm not dead yet. I saw some dolphins breaking over here in the bay. This is Pensacola Beach, Fort Pickens. Beautiful place, if I may say so. The guy in the camera is pretty damn handsome. Oh, so I just saw some dolphins. If you look over here, right there, you see it? Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Nothing more than a fin, right? I think we just saw another one there. Let me just try to get my bearings. Cool. There we go. Right there. Oh, those look like tiny ones. Look how tiny those fins are. Da-da, da-da. There's the dolphins. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, cool. So we got some dolphins, some fins, some dolphins here on the camera for you. That's nice. But I'm out here in Pensacola, Fort Pickens. I don't know what the purpose of this place was. If you look it up on a map, you know, for some reason the government took control of this area here. I guess I can ultimately see, I guess if you look at it on a map, why you want to have some kind of point of defense here. Sure. But that just kind of reinforces the point of what I wanted to get into, or a rant that I'll have while I'm here. Something ugly and someplace beautiful, or something beautiful, something ugly. And how come it always goes hand in hand? You can't have something nice, bro. Look, man, I paid 25 bucks to bring my car through the gate. Now, I agree that was one of the lower fees. And why am I talking about money? Because Tan has a bellyache. I just took Tan to the shop, and it's going to be $2,700 on top of the $2,000 or so that I just did for the brakes, on top of the whatever amount, I can't even remember anymore. I just had the car in the shop, but you hear I could be upset about the money, $2,000 and this and that, and you know, that's life. If you can't afford it, don't get it. Should have just bought the plane ticket. 140 bucks, might have, would have, could have been down here. 100 bucks or so to get around every now and then. 100 bucks for groceries. Take myself out. 100 bucks here and there. 200 or so to get back. Whatever. You know, I could have did the whole trip in $500, $600, $1,000. I'm at like 300 in gas already. Tan itself, you know, cost me however much to purchase it, and then the amount of work and all that. I look at as, okay, the cost of this trip. Again, is it going to be like another $2,000 just to get the Tan up and going? But now we're at one of like the state parks or something, right? Fort Pickens. And there's a fee to get in here. A good old fee, which I paid for yesterday. It was $25 for 7 days. Not too bad. But it's a little piece of paper, a little receipt. So, like I was saying, my car isn't doing too great, so I had to make an auto appointment. Once I found out that they could take care of the car and like immediately, if I got there immediately, I really realized I really didn't have another minute to spare. So I went ahead and took off. And at the gate, on the way through, I stopped to ask them. I said, hey, look, blah, 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 I have a auto appointment. I didn't really get a chance to check and make sure I have the receipt. It wasn't where I thought it was, and I thought maybe it flew out the window or something. So I was just wondering. I said, hey, look, I came in yesterday. I know the pass is good for 7 days. Could I show you on my phone or whatever, like, just to make sure I can get back in without having to cough up another $25? She said no. She wasn't crass about it, but the answer was no. She was no, that receipt's like a pass. If you don't have it, it's considered lost. Got to cough up another 25 bucks just to get back in at the place I'm already camping at, that I already paid the reservations for and additional fees. So I said, okay. I turned around, I walked away. I wasn't happy with the answer. It wasn't about the delivery. It was about the thought. I could show the charge still going through on my phone. I could show everything except for the little paper receipt. Okay, I was here. I had the camp reservation. There's a time that I'll be here. I arrived. I was set to arrive yesterday. I arrived, etc., etc. But this person's answer was, no. We consider that little piece of paper a pass, and if you lose it, it's lost. And that just doesn't sit right with me, because in a day and age when we gripe and cry and complain so damn much about what we want from other people, we never stop to think about how we are reinforcing the system to continue to oppress people. Like, seriously, it's only $25. It's only $25. Let me get my... It's only $25. But don't worry, there's a seat on this carousel that goes around and around and around. And you know what they're slinging? Poop sandwiches. And everybody gets the chance to eat a poop sandwich. Now, if it was me, I might have said something like, sure, maybe give it a shot once or twice or 3 times, who knows. Maybe they learned their lesson the hard way. Maybe they could have said, yeah, you know what? I see the car, I recognize the van, you've been here. Okay, cool. Anything. But the answer was no. I'm sorry. That's it. Okay. Now, there's all these fees. $3 here and going across the bridge. Again, beautiful place, but stupid stuff, right? Sure, somebody's got to pay to upkeep this. Well, all the fees are already going somewhere. Aren't you all tired of the fees? Aren't you all tired of making money your king? Aren't you tired of it? I am. So what did we find? We found, in all this beauty, people still are trapped by money. I'm griping about $2,000. I'm griping about 25 bucks. I'm sitting here. I'm not worrying about a mortgage or this or that. Maybe I'll start putting a budget together, but I don't even have the kind of money to... I'm coming from a quick story of I didn't even have the kind of money to work with a budget. If I had it, I pretty much had to spend it to survive. Some people spend $2,000 or so a month. Nowadays, I get a little bit better money. Spend $2,000 in a day. It's like that. It's like water. And then there's all these stinking fees out here. Like, there's not enough fees that everybody has to cough up already. The cost of oh, that was the thing I was saying before. So it's a beautiful place, but there's a bridge over there. And the bridge charges you $1. Okay, but nobody works at the bridge. It's just the machine. So there's nobody to pay. So they mail it to you. But they don't mail you a charge for $1. They mail you a charge for a couple more dollars. I don't care if it's $3, $2.50. I don't know. I read it through. I don't remember the whole thing. But now they have to charge an additional administration fee because nobody's there to charge you. Nonsense. And so they're nickel and diming you every time you turn around, left and right. Almost every single item inside the grocery store is $7, $8, $9, $10 already. So you buy 5 items, you're at $50. Buy 10 items, you're at $100. Gas is expensive. Rent is expensive. The cost of money and the value of the dollar. I know that there's reasons behind all this and why it is what it is, and I don't care. Don't jump in my comments for that. But the value of the dollar is going down because they keep on printing more and more money. And they're just going to keep printing more and more money. But people end up fighting about it. I need your 25 bucks. I need your $1. I need your $2,000. I need it. I'm sorry, the answer is no. I'm sorry, that's just a process. That's how it goes. You have a problem with that, take it up with my manager. People don't stand up for nothing no more. So anyway, here's a nice little moment of ugliness in a beautiful place. What's the purpose for this place? To wage more war? To defend ourselves? I don't know. To me, if you ask me, we are one peoples. Is that finally an alligator? No, I think I see feathers. So anyway, thanks for being here. Usually I say like, share, subscribe, or I don't care. But I'm happy you were here this time. So this way I could vent and gripe to somebody, and maybe you can make a change, man. All this other nonsense about $1 here, $1 there, 25 bucks, 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. You know how long that line was yesterday? And they were doing the they were doing the credit card. I think I sat on the line itself for like 30 minutes. Just for the dude to ring up the credit card. Then you know how many people were on that line? Maybe about 60, 70, 25 bucks a pop easily. You do the math. Anyway, here's a quick little view. Pensacola Beach. Be prepared for the surprises when you're traveling. I was saying before, I don't know if I'm gonna jump in do the road trips much longer. They're starting to get awfully expensive. Is that an alligator, y'all? What the heck is that? Is that a bird sunning itself? It's got an alligator, an anaconda. Who knows? Alright, let me get the rest of this for you. I'm going to go up there. You can't see it now. Well, you can if I zoom in a little bit. So that place over there continues to go over. You can't see it behind the house. But it comes to a peak about in this area, and there's like a giant cannon. And I'm guessing that's going to be a good area to catch a nice glimpse of that sunset in about an hour or so from now. So I will be back on in a bit, and I'll give you guys a better view of the sunset, something pretty, something beautiful, without me being ugly and complaining about stuff. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. It's the end of this one. 3/2/2026. I'm still trying to see some alligators, some crocodiles. Enough of these auto bills. But thank you, God. And you did a great job designing all this beautiful place. Humans came in and did all this weird concrete shit. Excuse my language. All this stuff. And now they got to charge 25 bucks for something that God made. But anyway, what you gonna do? It's enough of me ranting. I'm out of here. Enjoy the view. Got an alligator. Kind of looks like a python.